This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details. All right. This is The Fan.
Aquarius Home Services has your shot at 4 tickets to see Green Bay take on the Purple in early January, plus $500 in game day cash. Register for your chance to win today on the KFAN contest page. That's KFAN.com/furnace to enter today.
Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Parker. How are you?
Good morning, Corey. I'm wonderful. How are you?
Great. Parker, what's new, man? Anything we should know?
What is new? Oh, gosh, not much.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Watching anything good? Listening to anything good? Reading anything good? What are you doing?
Watched the movie last night, Friendship. Is that what it's called? It's
Friendship with Tim Robinson?
Yeah, and Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
I saw it
a couple weeks ago.
Wasn't very good. It was okay. I just didn't understand why he kept getting nosebleeds and some of the other stuff. But
I told these guys the story a couple weeks ago. I loved him. Well, I love both of them.
Yeah,
right.
Funny.
Paul Rudd's universally loved, and Tim Robinson's show, I Think You Should Leave, is one of the funniest things of all time. He's a genius. He's a mad scientist, but he's a genius.
He's super funny.
Yeah.
The movie's not great, but there's still a couple of moments. I lost it on the scene where he has the trip with the frog.
Oh, yeah.
I could not
stop. The subway.
I just ordered. When he just screams, I just ordered. Oh, my God. That was such a well-timed joke.
Yeah.
And how much they built that up.
Funny.
It's super funny. So, not the best movie, but it had its moments.
Yeah,
and I like that it was nuts.
Yeah, we were kind of between picking a couple, and I was like, let's go with the shorter one, hour 40. It'll be done by 9:30. I can get to bed, be here in the morning. And there's a couple good moments, but like you said, it wasn't the best movie I've ever seen, but that was a hilarious.
Who picked it? You were Taylor. How'd you talk yourself into that?
I picked it. Taylor was kind of for that. She was kind of focused. Our engagement pictures came back last night. They were sent to us, so she was going through those and picking which one she liked.
So not really watching.
Yeah. So not really watching, but had a couple lookups and the classic. Just I'm here, but I'm not really here type of thing. So fine by me.
No, Sauce, I don't mean to throw you under the bus, but you and I were talking off the air about Task.
Yeah, you could throw me under the bus.
Because you started it, right?
We did.
And you said we. And you said about 3 minutes in, Kelly got up and you had to be like, where are you going?
Yeah. And then at one point she's like, I'm going to make dinner. I'm like, we just started this TV show.
I'm telling you, man, getting a TV divorce is the greatest thing a couple can do. Watch shows by yourself. It's the best.
It's hard to watch together.
It is. So she leaves today, so I will probably continue watching it. The first episode is unbelievable.
And it's the slowest of the four.
And I can't wait to see where it goes.
What a mess, right?
You were 100% correct. It's an outstanding TV show.
Really good.
Task.
It's
Task. I gotta check that out.
HBO.
Everybody's got things going on. Everything's a mess so far. It's outstanding. I can't wait to see where it goes.
I just binged, and I know none of you are going to like this because my Western buddy Hawk isn't here, but the old Deadwood, I hadn't seen that one.
Oh, sure.
It's an old one and saw the movie. I've loved, absolutely loved it.
I think Swedberg says that's one of his favorite shows.
It was absolutely incredible.
Critics
it was
loved Deadwood back in the day.
It was so awesome.
The Creasels, I think, loved it too.
Yeah, started House of Guinness.
Yeah, so did Chris. And again, if you were listening yesterday, he said he was basically looking at that building while watching the Netflix.
Which is so cool.
How about that? That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great start. Starts out with a bang, I'll tell you that.
Is that right?
Yep.
Did you see the new One Battle After Another?
No, can't wait though. Everybody says it's fantastic,
unbelievable.
There's a lot of people saying it might be his best performance yet.
Taylor got invited to the early screening or whatever. So
must be nice.
I said her, not me. Yeah. Let's make that clear.
I thought you were still in college.
I was going to say another nice thing is we haven't even talked about that hat yet.
I know.
Amazing! How freaking awesome
She
that hat
has
is.
everything we have.
That
nothing.
is so
correct. How is it? Outstanding.
Well done, Taylor. Keep kicking ass.
Unbelievable movie. Yeah, obviously, Leo's one of my favorites, and he's phenomenal. But this one was,
Oh, Lou. Oh,
yeah.
Your son's name is Louis.
Yeah, different name, but close. Just a couple other letters. But yeah, it's unbelievable. There's a lot of political innuendos and some the border stuff, but yeah, it's really, really good. Yeah, go see it for sure.
Can't wait.
Go see it. Go see it.
Love it.
I'm whatever. Part of being a girl dad, I get it. I'm going to see that Taylor Swift movie this weekend because
you are.
the 11-year-old wants to see it.
What?
Are you going to wear friendship bracelets?
No, but I think it's essentially a 90-minute documentary about making this new album.
And everybody will say it's outstanding, no matter how bad it is. Everybody will go, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
The album will come out and they'll say this is unbelievable, even though the last album was terrible. They all said it was outstanding.
And it'll still sell a billion records.
But it doesn't matter. It'll be great.
I did not care for the last one. I'm not a huge Taylor fan, but I had to listen to the last album. I was not a fan of that at all. That was maybe her worst that I can remember. But she's just an unstoppable force. But
does she have to keep making music? Like
her Swifties demand it.
That's true. That's true.
But
the
again,
fans.
props to her for being big enough to release a movie the week essentially that your album comes out, just to show how you made your album.
She got a wedding plan.
To your,
I guess.
To your point, it helps when you know it's going to be loved regardless.
Regardless.
Yeah. And the one, and I'm not, I like to rip her because her fans are very sensitive. But wasn't the last album not that great?
I couldn't name a song off
wouldn't
it.
Admit that?
I don't know.
I would have to look it up to even see the title or a single.
What was the title of it, Zach?
It was Tortured Poets Department.
It was Help Me Make It Through the Night. Oh, wow.
Same thing.
I shouldn't be so mean to her.
The Life of a Showgirl, is that the new one?
That's the new one.
Song?
Okay.
Yeah, this is the old album. This was the lead single. Oh. It's depressing and her voice sounds like a man. See?
Oh, that's her?
Yeah. She's been smoking 2 packs of cigarettes today.
Bass.
That's Pfizer.
She's been touring too much. One of the best moments in Power Trip history is we had that comic on.
Henry Phillips.
And we were like, play the song. And it was like he was a Beatle. And he played it and he was like, you guys like this? We're like, oh my God, yes.
He couldn't believe how much we liked it. Because it's one of my favorite internet
it's
videos.
So good.
When he's doing his Henry in the kitchen bit and that song plays. And we played it for him. And again, he was honestly legitimately shocked.
He's like, guitar?
He's like, how do you guys know that song? We're like, we freaking love that bit. He's like, I did that like 10 years ago. We're like, we don't care. Wow. We still love it.
It gets plenty of airtime there in the cities.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
He does that bit now on Twitter. It's hilarious.
The kitchen bit?
Yeah.
It's almost always funny.
Yeah, it's always great.
All right. Rapid fire fan 5.
I have some Brian Flores stats against rookie quarterback.
Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
All right, thanks to Builders and Remodelers. This is Fan 5. We mentioned it earlier, but Dylan Gabriel is going to be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns on Sunday right here on the Fan. 8:30 kickoff local time, 6:30 pregame here in the Twin Cities. Cleveland and the Vikings, the 1-3 Browns versus the 2-2 Vikings in London. Tottenham's one of the greatest stadiums I've ever been in. It's hands down the loudest stadium I've ever been in. It's unbelievable.
Come on, you Spurs.
No idea what's happening there. My guess is that's the soccer chant.
That's the dot number.
Hopefully. Or you should dump
Spurs.
That's the best, man.
Or Wemby has a lawsuit on his hands.
Yeah.
But you said you have Brian Flores stats against rookie quarterbacks.
Brian Flores, as a defensive coordinator, has faced a rookie quarterback 5 times. What is his record?
5-0.
You are correct.
Wow.
That's it.
There's another sneaky fact coming up right behind you.
He beat Will Levis in 2024 last season, and then he beat Caleb Williams twice last season, and then in 2023 it was Bryce Young and Aiden O'Connell. He's 2-0, so 5-0 as a defensive coordinator against rookie quarterback.
It's kind of what I said yesterday when we were talking about the idea of a swap, and I said as a Vikings fan, I would rather have Dylan Gabriel. Right, it's a tougher spot for him. If you want the Vikings to win, I think this is a better thing for us. So much so for the Vikings Survivor or the Power Trip Survivor, I almost flipped it to the Vikes.
Did you really?
Yeah, I seriously considered switching my choice to Minnesota before.
Have you made your pick yet?
I have, but I still might switch it because you can switch it before tomorrow morning.
At 8 a.m.
I might switch it. We'll see.
You still in, Perry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still in.
Yeah.
Who'd you lose
Still
on?
kicking.
The Pack.
How many are left? How many are left?
Browns,
7.
They were 8.5-point favorites and lost. Yeah.
How many do we start with?
12. And Marnie, of course, missed because she missed the deadline. I'm still
pay attention to the details.
Lieber's out. Yeah.
Lieber's out. He took a road dog week 1.
Yeah.
I'm still counting on Parrish to oversleep and miss.
100%.
I think that's the most likely way you get eliminated.
It has to get done Wednesday night.
Yeah.
If that's the trick.
Right now.
It's like,
Literally.
Yeah,
I did it last night.
bed.
I'm in on the Thursday night game, so I'm going to find out right away.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so...
Which means you're on the Rams because the favorites and Purdy might not even play.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
the 49ers are beat up.
They're beat up. They have almost no one. Kittle's out. Again, Jennings isn't practicing. Pearsall's not practicing. Purdy's not practicing. It looks like they might have almost no one. And it's a road game, correct?
I believe it's in LA. It's in LA.
It's a small road trip, but still, it's not a home field.
Yeah. But like you were saying, Cora, like I saw a lot of the social media posts of the Circa Survivor stuff of the tie being a loss on Monday night. And just,
Oh,
man.
I never thought of that.
So
that's a great point.
Yeah, the Packers.
Wow.
Went for the win at the end and almost just flat out lost it. They got lucky that 1 second remained.
I never thought of that. That's a really good point. I forgot about the tie being a loss.
Yeah. All right. Kirill Kaprizov, 8-year, $136 million extension. Months, right? Wasn't it July 1st they could have started to sign him?
Yeah.
Was it July 1st? So, God, three-ish months or so. July, August, September. 3 months of waiting to see what the hell was going on.
Which is extremely fast, for the record. He still has another year on his contract. Like, so even though we were all a little bit scared, it got done, and now we can just move on. I mean, we got him for another 9 years, which is just flat out awesome. We can truly just not worry about that one and move on, and Billy can just have fun building this team around Kirill and the young talent that has been showing up. The Kirill.
All right, Sauce, I have a bet.
Go ahead.
9 years of Kirill, right?
Ooh.
In the next 9 years, out of the 4 major men's sports,
Okay.
4 times 9 is?
4 times 9? It's funny you ask.
It's because a lot of people have been asking because it's the tale as old as time. Don't help them.
4 times 9?
You could do it on
4 times 9, right? Four sports times 9 years is?
4 times 9 is 36.
A lot of people have been asking that.
A lot of people have, yeah.
So 36 opportunities to win a title in Kirill's contract. Would you take the yes or the no?
Ooh.
That one of the men's teams for the first time since 1991 in the Minnesota Twins, do you believe in the next 9 years, one of our 4 major sports teams, the men?
Well, it's 3 times 9 because the Minnesota Twins have no interest in doing that.
That was a test. That was a test you passed.
So 27. So they have no interest.
So how many is that?
27.
Nailed it.
I would probably say no.
I would too.
Yeah, it stinks.
I'd probably say no,
but it's true.
And
the Wolves are the closest.
Wolves are the closest.
It's not. To me, it's not anything against our teams or anything like that. It's really hard to win a championship. Extremely hard. There are some incredible teams that you see the lineups or rosters in all the leagues that never won a championship. It's just shocking. It's that hard.
Yeah, if it were to be anybody, it'd probably be the Wolves. Like, they've gotten the closest over the past couple of years, but what are you laughing at?
What a troll. Crease would have sent the group text. Please remember to get your Week 5 Survivor pick in before 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Looking out for Parrish.
What a troll.
Thanks, Chris. Love you too.
All right, Parker, hardcore sports radio question. Rank them then, 1 through 4. Most likely in the next 9 years in Kirill's contract window.
I mean, I feel like it's easy. I feel like it's Wolves, Vikes, Wild, Twins.
Wolves, Vikes, Wild, Twins.
Because when you look at what the Twins are doing, there's no hope. You look at the Wild; they've had 13 straight winning seasons, but they haven't won a first round playoff game. So that's
Thanks for the reminder.
That's not a lot of hope. You look at the Vikings; they've been around. They have enough weapons, but to win a Super Bowl, you have to have a really elite quarterback. Do we have that yet? I don't know.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, and at the first is the Timberwolves. They've been there. So
Parrish, could you argue because hockey gets weird and random once you get to the postseason that the best teams don't always win, right? In football, the best team wins.
No. The best teams always win.
That's not true.
No.
Sometimes the best team goes out in round 1.
Yeah, Corey.
That's that on paper. That's not the best team. The best team on paper is what you're saying.
Interesting.
But the best team always wins. It's
Corey.
It's a 7-game series. You got to be the better team to win a 7-game series.
How come hockey people always tell us that a hot goalie sometimes is all the difference?
That's
the hot goalie is the difference.
That's fine, but the hot goalie also has help. He'll be the first one to tell you that.
Name one hot goalie.
Why can't we just get a hot goalie in the next 9 years?
Who says we don't already have one in our weaponry, in our arsenal?
I don't want a good goalie. I want a hot goalie.
Well,
Zach, name a hot goalie.
I do.
Hellebuck.
Yeah.
What about Darren Pupa?
What about John Casey? Do you know him, Parrish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Are you looking up hottest
Really nice.
goalies?
Yeah,
No,
no.
I just
and
went-
I agree with Parker kind of on the ranking. I would put the Wild in front of the Vikings. I would because the Timberwolves have gotten further. They've just proven that they can get further. Bottom line. I would put the Wild ahead of the Vikings mainly because of kind of what you said. The quarterback position is so important. We got to be patient. Again, I'm preaching patience. JJ McCarthy is going to make his mistakes. It's going to take time. It's going to take a couple years. The one thing the Wild have going for them, their big gun is right now in his prime, and we've already got young guys to kind of put around him. So we might be a little bit closer than the Vikings.
Sauce, would you rank them Wolves, Vikings, Wild, and then the outside chance that we have an expansion team in the NBA, NFL, or NHL before the Twins?
I mean, I would rank them Wolves, Vikings, Wild, and then the Gophers having a better chance to win the national championship than the Twins. Because at least the Gophers care. The head coach cares. The people down at the Twins don't care. It's a joke of a franchise.
Right.
They're going to get Ronald McDonald to be the manager.
I wouldn't lump the head coach in with that.
Yeah, I would go.
I would keep the head coach cares, but
I would go Wolves.
above him.
The players care
no,
for the
no,
Twins,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
nobody down there cares.
Everybody in the locker room cares.
After the worst season they've ever had, they give the guy who put the roster together a promotion, and then they fire the manager after the guy who was given the promotion cut all the players.
Honestly, how sick would it be if Ronald McDonald was our manager? That's a hell of a screenplay idea.
It would get. I mean, the kid from Little Big League would do a better job than whoever they're going to get.
You already have clowns who own the team. Might as well have one man.
Right.
And if they're cheap, I mean, who would have a smaller contract than a 12-year-old? He's got no leverage.
Yeah, good point.
Right,
Yeah.
get in there.
Yeah.
Right, minimum wage.
Yeah, give him a treat ticket. You go up to the concession stands. That's why I played sports when I was little.
Yeah, you did.
I loved it.
All right, headlines when the Power Trip Morning Show returns, and Kelsey Cook at the end of next segment as well. Lots to get to between now and 9 o'clock. Parker Fox is here. Mark Parrish is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Comedian Kelsey Cook is bringing a night of laughs to the Fitzgerald Theater October 4th. Catch one of 2 shows, including a special taping. Tickets are available now. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Hey, she's going to be on the show in like 10 minutes.
Sweet.
13.
That is true.
Yeah, okay.
Get it right.
Wow.
I did say like 10 minutes.
Ooh.
You know, if you're going to nitpick, I'm the king of nitpickers. I get paid to nitpick everything Sauce says.
true.
I technically said in like 10 minutes.
But that's not really nitpicking when it comes to Sauce. 'Cause
Oh.
well, I mean,
he's not usually in the ballpark.
I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, he's at the concession
what
stand.
else is new?
I'm getting the free food.
Oh, by the way, Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Wild Food Day.
Yeah.
I think it's Tuesday if we want to go.
All right. I might be around.
Bring your Fitbit so you break your record.
I might be around.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That has got to be fun. I've always seen those like on
Yeah,
social
they're
media,
fun.
people going to those. I'm like, what's better than just
You'll get
like,
invited. I bet you could go to
I was
that
going
one.
to say, I
here's my proclamation right here. Somebody invite me to a
they'll
food
let you.
deal.
Absolutely, they'll
Just
let
drop
you there.
the fiance
The email
card.
might be getting typed right
It's
now.
true. Yeah.
Who runs that? Does Sickman put that together?
No, that's got to be way above Sickman.
But I'm saying, like, if you're a media member, do you contact Sickman? Because we know a guy.
Yeah,
Parker, if you want to go.
Yeah,
to
Sickman. Yeah, we can text it.
Thanks,
Pretty
guys.
sure I can get you in, Parker.
Go for me.
You know what? Let me find out here quick.
All right, before we have Kelsey later, let's do this.
Now it's time for headlines.
Brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar, get solar panels put on in 2025 with Wolf River Electric.com. Yeah, Parker, you get it. Just do it
now.
Yeah, see, I already got a text. Parker can be there.
And I didn't even have to finish mine.
Yeah.
Look at your guys'
See,
power.
they're listening. They're listening.
Does it feel good to have that?
I told you. Yeah, they're typing.
You're like the president.
Yeah, people just know that we can move and shake. So you want some free food, you just ask.
Yeah, we just need you to move and shake for us.
Calm down, Zach.
Yeah, take
Please.
it
Down, boy.
Zach, I will not shake for you.
24 hours ago, we talked about how Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban had separated, and we were all devastated.
Aww.
Now, the sources are saying that Nicole Kidman has, in fact, filed for divorce. So it's not just a separation.
Yeah.
It's just going to be over. And I, for one, am devastated.
Yeah.
Is Nicole Kidman American?
She is not. I believe she is Australian.
She is Australian as well.
Isn't Keith too? Yeah, I was going to say Keith is as well.
They're both
Have you
Australian.
met Keith?
No.
Barry?
No.
How about yesterday?
Nice guy. I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unbelievable
yesterday,
guitarist.
smells good.
Unbelievable guitarist.
Smells amazing.
Wow.
Weird.
We get done with the
Shredder.
show and I go down to, Rip Abbott because that's what we do. And
Yeah.
Swedberg walks in and he goes, hey, you guys were talking about Keith and what's-her-face getting divorced. And he's like, I had to go back and think about the conversation I had with him on Friday. And I'm like, wait,
Because
what?
Keith was in town.
Because, of course.
He also
And
said after this is cool. He said after the show, Keith called Greg to ask him how Greg thought the show went.
That is
How
so
sweet.
cool.
Like, think about
that's
that.
so cool.
Yeah, it's sweet.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents were
I
there.
hope
and they
that
said
makes
it
them
was
feel
awesome.
cool because that's cool.
Of course.
That is
Yeah,
super cool.
they're real close, Greg and Keith.
That's super cool.
That is super cool because when I think like American country music, I think of Australian singer-songwriter Keith Urban.
Yep. It's the first one that pops to my mind.
You got to be
Down under.
nicer to him.
To who?
To Keith.
He's going through a rough patch right
Keith
now.
will be fine.
Yeah.
Do you like Keith, Zacho?
I mean, I'm just saying, one of his best friends is Corey's boss.
That's true.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, take that, Corliss.
And when you think of rural communities in the U.S., I think of a guy whose last name is Urban.
You're going to die alone.
So what?
We all are.
Hey, well played. The monster bit, the Ed Gein story thing comes out on Friday. Will you watch that?
Probably not.
Oh, 100% I'll watch it.
You see, I might, but I'm going to be alone, so it'll be spooky. I'll have to watch it at like 9:01.
Why don't you invite? Well, you should have a party.
Well, I invited Nordo and my brother to come over and watch the Ohio State game on
Thanks for
Saturday.
the invite.
Yeah,
I guess I got nothing
What's
going
my
on.
name, Skip?
Neither
over
of them
here.
responded.
Well, I wonder why. Sounds like a trap.
Yeah, I want to try your sauna.
I'm playing golf with Perry on Friday.
Yes.
Wow, thanks for the invite.
Cannot
Come over and
wait.
Try my sauna, yeah.
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 Where are you guys golfing? The club?
Yeah, Club at Golden Valley.
club.
Can't wait.
Beautiful. Beautiful
So
course.
I don't get to golf with you. I don't get to watch Ed Gein with you. I don't get to watch college football with you.
You don't get to sauna
I'm
with
going
him.
to dinner by myself on Friday. You want to come with?
Where?
You going to Raising Cane's?
No.
Well, then no.
Manny's got some sort of chicken.
No,
not
Corey's
Cane's.
afraid of the bacon there.
It's not bacon.
It's
Those are-
bacon,
Those are
Perry.
pig cubes.
Yeah, it's bacon.
It's the best
But
bacon.
I've seen it firsthand. I've seen him firsthand.
You handed it to him and he freaked out.
At Travail when they dangled candy bacon in front of his face, and he couldn't make eye contact with it.
That wasn't candy or bacon. That looked like the limbs of a jellyfish.
It was unbelievable. It was incredible, and he literally was just. He couldn't make eye contact with that thing, and that's when I realized it's not a bit.
No, it's
I love how
He
you were
really does.
about to say I went ghost white, but then you realized I'm always ghost white.
Well, I can't say that to you because
fair.
we're kind of brothers
Yep.
there.
We mentioned it earlier, but yesterday Wheel of Fortune had its biggest winner ever. A gal from Connecticut, $1,035,155.
How much do you think she sees of that?
Half.
Probably a
400,000?
little more than half.
A little
I-
more than half, yeah.
Can I
It's
ask
a little
a
bit of
question?
half.
Go on.
They taped that show, I would guess, in California.
Yes.
Do you pay the
Probably.
tax there, and then do you pay
Yes.
the tax
Yes.
In your home
in
state?
your home state?
No, because that's the one thing with Mike Tice. The beautiful thing about that is, where you play now, you like all pro athletes have to have taxes done in every state because every state started taxing players for playing there. So I'm assuming it would just be that state and obviously the federal.
Okay.
Interesting.
I doubt it would be her home state because I don't know, but maybe because her homestead's there, but no, because she won it there. I wouldn't think she would get double dipped on states.
No. Okay.
No double dipping.
Hawk's sister likes to be
Although the
double-dipped.
government likes to get as much as they can, so I would not be surprised if I was wrong. Yeah.
65% of Americans say they have already planned their own funerals. I'm not in that group. I haven't thought about it for a second.
Oh,
Why would you? You're dead.
Yeah.
yeah.
Who cares? Do whatever
But
you want to
I
do
will
with
say-
me or don't do a funeral. I don't care.
The only thing I've told my family is like, don't waste any more
Your
Mother
mammy?
Earth. Just cremate me and throw me somewhere.
Jeez.
Do I get to pick where we throw you?
You are not my family.
That was definitive. I was like, don't you dare try to marry Nikki after I'm gone. You are not my family. I think it's good to have friends with Gino, though. I can talk Gino into throwing you somewhere.
Very true. Dang it.
It is good to have a plan.
It's good to have a plan, especially for that, because if it's a very, not to be dark, but if it's a very tragic way,
Stuff happens.
Like, it's a lot to scramble.
Financially, if you want to put it together, but
Yeah, but
Parrish, I got an idea.
Okay.
And you already said I'm not family. I don't get to decide, but let me just float an idea.
go crazy.
You and Gino are competitive. You guys like throwing bags.
Whoa.
What if we
Zach and
cremate
Tommy.
you and put you in a cornhole bag, and then we can throw you until the end of time at Malone's?
I love the
Gino would
idea
love it.
at first, but as long as,
Well, make sure the bag is sewn sturdily.
I'm a little bit more worried about being soaked by my brother.
What a weird sentence.
Wow.
So is Tommy.
It's no longer cornhole, it's parish hole.
Right, it's Olsen hole.
yeah, that's a whole
Not
different.
what I meant it, but damn it, I should know this damn show.
Parker, you're very tall, but your legs are thin, right? You got thin legs.
yeah.
Yeah, you're tall.
Yeah.
So you probably won't have to worry about this, but a man was shot in both legs at a wedding in Minnesota.
Ooh, geez.
Shotgun?
Where in Minnesota?
I have not seen, that's just the headline. I haven't seen this story. Somewhere in Minnesota, a man was shot in both legs at a wedding.
Weird way to celebrate a wedding.
Now that's a shotgun wedding.
I'm going to assume, well played. I'm going to assume it's not the groom, otherwise the headline would have said a groom was shot.
Maplewood.
Maplewood, Zachary.
Zacko.
Over at Keller.
Oh,
Got the details? Go through it.
Wow.
A man was shot in the legs in Maplewood on Saturday. Shots fired. 36-year-old man who had been shot once in each leg. The shooting occurred at a wedding with about 100 people in attendance. The suspect, whom law enforcement says was also involved in the wedding, left the scene before authorities got there. He has not yet been arrested as of
2
days ago.
What a wild bachelor party.
You're going down on the first one. You either got a quick, the leg, the gunshot.
That's how you got to
the
that
gunshot. The second one was, you're standing over the guy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Damn.
He's expected to survive. But yeah, he's at Regions. But no update on that.
Man, that just raises so many questions, is all that does.
It really does.
Yeah.
I have not heard this audio or seen this video, but apparently this went semi-viral. Maybe one of you have seen this. A college announcer is under fire after calling an opposing school's dance team, quote, the new face of Ozempic.
Oh my Lord. Wow. Whoa.
I got to see the context there.
No, there's no context there that's going to save that one.
I didn't say he was going to save it. I just want to see what he was trying to do.
I got you. That is.
I love that I just know that it's a guy that said this.
Of course
too, right?
it's a guy.
It's got to be a
And
dude.
he thought it was good enough to let out to the world.
Florida A&M announcer on Alabama State's dancers, so HBCU.
Oh, my Lord.
Man. A disturbed man was so upset that his neighbor was feeding his pet peacocks that he killed them and ate them.
What? Ate the peacocks?
Killed them and ate them, yep.
Heard it tastes like chicken.
Man, I don't know how you do that.
No slaw extra toast, please.
How you do what?
Kill a peacock, man. They're
all feathers.
They're all feathers. They're a beautiful looking thing.
Clearly, they have piss poor attitudes.
Wow.
They do.
They do actually. They are.
So, Zach, you're going on record saying murder is bad, especially if they're attractive.
They're beautiful.
That's how it works in this world, it seems like, doesn't it?
Then what was OJ thinking?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that Peacock is beautiful enough for its own Netflix documentary that Sauce and Kel can enjoy on a Friday
Tommy has
night.
chimed in and said, drop the P.
Huh?
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Eacocks?
We were getting close.
Very close. You're getting there. You're getting there. You're getting there. Don't go any further.
This happens all the time. This seems to be in the news every couple of months. But a wife and a husband in Rhode Island were both arrested for DUI on the same night within a 2-hour time frame because the drunk husband was caught while he was going to pick up his drunk wife after her DUI.
Come on.
I wonder how often that truly does happen, though. It's not the first time I've heard that.
Does Rhode Island not have Uber?
Yeah, that's
Or
probably
does
not.
the guy realize, hey, I've maybe had a couple, maybe I shouldn't go be the one? Hey, maybe I'll take care of it. I'll call a friend that's sober.
I would bet that happens more than you
lot
think.
more.
Yeah. Yep.
Today is something called National Coffee Day. It's also International Coffee Day.
Oh. Coffee's the best.
Oh.
I mean,
just regular coffee is outstanding.
Yeah. Celebrate, I guess, or something.
You drink coffee now?
Sure, love it. 7 suspects have been arrested in connection with a massive theft ring involving more than $800,000 worth of smoke detectors that were stolen from Home Depot stores across Florida. I've just never understood something like that. Why would you steal?
Why? Yep, sorry.
Right,
it's Florida.
Who would steal 30-bag lunches? Right? Who would steal 800,000 of specifically smoke detectors? You're not just taking $800K in cash.
No.
Now you have to move smoke detectors?
So all of a sudden on eBay, there's going to be
weird.
like that doesn't give anything away.
And the black market for smoke detectors is hot right
must
now.
be hot.
That makes absolutely no sense.
That makes 0 sense.
An American just won one of the biggest cheese competitions in the world for the first time. A cheese expert who studied at the Philly Cheese School, apparently that's a real thing.
Wow.
Was the winner. She competed at the Cheesemonger Olympics in France last month. It included a written test, blind cheese tasting, a cheese sculpting event, and one where competitors had to cut cheese. All jokes aside.
How did Dwight not win?
Not sure.
Let me ask you a question. Your favorite cheese, you can only have one for the rest of your life. Munster's a pretty good answer.
Mm-hmm. Mozzarella, baby.
Mozzarella's so good.
Mozzarella might be mine.
Gouda's too good, too.
Yeah, Gouda's good.
I just go string cheese, but I'm a
anything
freak.
but cheddar. I'm an anti-cheddar
You don't
guy.
like cheddar?
No.
Cheddar's
I feel like they all have their own place. It's hard
I'm
to
an
pick just one.
anti-American cheese guy.
White American or yellow?
Any of it. American cheese isn't that
Ryder
good.
Cup. You just hate America.
Yeah, well, the Ryder Cup won me cash.
It did.
Yep.
You got a little nervous on Sunday, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Especially when they... Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Lowry put that putt in, and
that was the one guy I was nervous with the whole time going down there. Like Gorgie and I have talked about him so much. Like he battles. That's why I like taking him late in the picks.
Shane Lowry.
And him sitting down there, and especially what he did with Saturday for Rory and everything. Like that guy was not going to let Europe lose.
He's Rory's guy. Yeah.
He wasn't going to let Europe lose.
Did you see his grandma's interview?
No.
Excellent. Yes.
Paul, your hands up.
Shane Lowry's grandma, Woodhawk.
100%. And he's over there right now, so I'm sure he can find her. Joining us now, though, she's an absolute superstar. She's going to be filming a new stand-up special Saturday in St. Paul. A couple of shows. I'm going to go to the Late Show, Saucy Saucerson. I'm going to go. Kelsey Cook joins us. Hi, Kelsey.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. Man, it's special week. It's stand-up special week. Is there, I assume, additional pressures when you know you're filming something that's going to live on streaming forever?
Yeah, for sure. It's never a normal show, but that's partly why I'm so excited to be shooting it here, because I've never shot a special in the city I live. And so that kind of removes some of it, because otherwise I'm like on the road doing the hotel thing, seeing weird crusty stains, being like, all right, playing guess that stain right before I go on stage. It's just it's nice to be in your own comfort zone and sleep in your own bed the week of shooting a special.
You and Chad don't play that game at home?
We know the stains.
Oh, no. Gross.
Hey, Kelsey, how
mostly it's my cat throwing up hairballs. It's all gross anyway.
How quickly before this do you have the set list? Did you come up with your set list for this a month ago? Are you still putting it together? What's the process for that?
Yeah, I think I've probably had it locked in for maybe 2 months now. And then it's kind of that crunch time where you're going through almost line by line of your hour set and trying to just perfect it as much as possible. So I was in Denver last weekend, and that was, my last run of trying it before I shoot it on Saturday.
That's got to be a good confidence booster, right? When you get to take it on tour and see that it's working. So it's not like you're flying blind and you know which jokes work and which ones you needed to spruce up a little bit. That's pretty cool. Totally. Thanks. Yeah. I was telling you beforehand, though, Corey, this has been
a weird lead up to the special because Chad and I ended up getting into a car accident on the way to the Vikings game 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
And so I have a minor concussion and I guess something called post-concussive syndrome. So that's been crazy to be trying to navigate that and like remember my jokes. This has been crazy timing for something like that to happen.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's not so good for your memory.
No, walk us through the accident. What happened?
So we were on our way to the Vikings game and took the exit off the freeway. We were just sitting at a red light and a truck just went right into the back of my car, like crunched the back of my car in, over $10,000 in damages.
Whoa.
So we were just sitting there. We didn't see it coming, which is probably better. I feel like you guys hear that where they say if you see it's coming, then you tense up. But because like the car kind of hit my side a little more than Chad's side, and Chad, is this like buff dude. He is totally fine, and then me and my bird bones, it just like messed everything up. So yeah, it's been pretty wild.
So was this a situation where the guy in the truck was either texting or driving on the phone or not paying attention? He just didn't see that there was a red light and didn't see you guys stopped and just crashed into the back of you. Distracted driving.
Yeah. The first words were, "Oh, I stopped." It's like, into the back of our car. Like you did technically at some point, but not with your brakes. So yeah, it was a strange thing. I mean, everybody's on their phone all the time driving. Like you see it constantly. So I don't know if that's what was going on, but we were just sitting there, and Chad told me that this is why there isn't checking in women's hockey, because there are so many more concussions and neck injuries just because like the neck strength and size is so different than a dude in hockey. And so that's kind of similar. It feels like to what happened where Chad is all good and it just like whipped my brain around and now we got to go try to remember jokes for an hour. So, but I haven't been forgetting anything so far the past 2 weeks, so that's been good.
All right, 2 shows on Saturday at the Fitzgerald. One's at 6:30. The late one is at 9:30. I'm going to be at the 9:30 one, so pressure's on. It better be freaking good, Kelsey.
The early show is sold out.
Early show is...
The first one's sold out, just FYI, and there are limited tickets left for the 9:30. So, yeah, just grab one of the last ones if you want to come.
So explain this real quick. So since you're filming it, I assume both shows will be filmed, right? And then do you kind of just splice it together? And then based on the reaction of the 6:30 show, do you change your tone, or like do you maybe emphasize a different word just in case you didn't get the reaction at the 6:30 show for the 9:30? How does that work from an editing standpoint?
Yeah, definitely. You basically take the best version of each joke, and you're right. Like you hope that the early show is the show, right? Because then the second one can just kind of be like, okay, now I can relax and have fun. And if we happen to get a better reaction on a joke, great. But what you don't want is for like the early show to not go the way you want, because then you're like, oh, I literally have one chance left to get it. But I've been lucky the last 2 specials. The early show has been really fantastic and locked in. And the late shows have been great too. When I shot my first one in Denver, I can't remember if I mentioned here on the show before that I had like people that were in a blackout from the Stanley Cup game in Denver that year. They just like wandered into my show and were so hammered and were like heckling during a special taping. It was total chaos. So thank God that first show was like the one that we basically used, because sometimes I do think late show, and like here in Minnesota, I know people drink hard. Who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully it will be very well behaved.
All right, you're the best. Tickets are still available for that late show, the 9:30 show, again at the Fitzgerald on Saturday. Kelsey, you're the best. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much, guys.
I'll talk to you later.
Good luck, Kelsey.
Cook.
Good luck. She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's the
best.
best.
Man, I feel bad for when I heard concussion and she's got to focus. That's the focus, everything that she's needs right now. Like it's she's gonna be a trooper getting through this. And I'm sure she's gonna nail it.
Sauce, if halfway through that late show she's got to tap out, are you willing to fill in?
I'll probably be on my 12th game of MLB The Show that day, but I can take a break from that. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
So this is the longest your wife and son have been away from you, correct? And it's not even close.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, this is part of growing up and getting older. When you have a spouse and kids, when you have a week to yourself and you're single and you're 25, that's just a normal week, right?
Yeah.
So you just do what you normally do. I'm sure, and you and I have already talked about this, that when you hear, I got a week to myself, you're like, this is going to be the best.
Yeah.
But what happens is after the first 24 hours, the house is kind of too quiet, kids not on the floor, and you get uncomfortable and you're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
When are they coming home?
You feel like I should be doing something right now because there's always something to do with a baby.
It feels like a giant waste. So you're going to love your freedom. My guess is for 24 hours, and then you're going to say, what am I going to do with myself for the next 6 days? And you're going to be bored out of your mind.
I don't have any plans tomorrow. I'm playing golf Friday.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
I'm going to take myself out to dinner on Friday night.
I'll take Parker out.
He's already doing something. But yeah, he's invited. He already is. He told me he was.
But if it cancels, I will be sitting at the bar with you at Manny's.
You can hang out. Yeah, hopefully after golf I can convince Parrish to go because we know at Manny's Parrish buys.
Yep,
I've heard. And then Saturday we'll see what Dov and Nordo are up to because they haven't responded about coming over to watch the game.
Well, Dov's going to be playing cards somewhere, and Nordo's going to be belly up to a bar somewhere.
Yeah,
it's not going to be your house.
And then on Sunday I'm gonna come here, do the bit at 7:15, and then I'm going to sit downstairs and watch football from 8:30 to about 10 o'clock.
Which, like we joked about a day or two ago, is exactly what you would have done. The only difference is your son isn't going to be playing on the floor.
Now I only have to worry about changing my diaper.
Nice.
How much do I have to pay you from 8:30 until 8:30 p.m.? 12 hours of wearing a diaper, and you can't get up to go to the bathroom. If you have to go, you have to go in the diaper.
Does he get to change the diaper?
Sure.
No.
I'm just thinking of him sitting on the couch, lifting his legs up to change the diaper.
$100.
I can't reach that far.
$100.
No.
$200.
It's not worth it.
No.
$500.
No.
$1,000.
No.
Wow.
$1,400.
No.
$1,620. Final offer.
No.
Damn it.
No.
I don't blame you.
No.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean,
we did that for initiation up at St. Cloud for the guys after us, the year after us. They had to wear a diaper for a while. And we thought it was going to be insulting until the guys started drinking a little bit more. Because as Kelsey said, we Minnesotans like to drink.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, like half the team was wearing them at the bar.
Yeah. Well, that was the bit with Superstar. He wore one and then went in it after the show.
It's one of my favorite moments in Power Trip history. It was when we were still in Bloomington.
Yeah.
We bet Star that he wouldn't wear a diaper during the show. And I think at that point, the show was still maybe just 2 hours. It might have just been 7 and 9 at that point. But what's the difference? 3.5 hours in a diaper or 2 hours in a diaper? What's the difference? Yeah. And we kept asking him we dared him, like, I dare you to pee in the diaper during the show.
Try it out.
And he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Show ends at 8:55 or whatever. And we're all standing out in the bullpen area at like 9:05, and he goes, "Mission accomplished." I don't know if those were his exact words, but he basically gave us a head nod like,
checkmate.
Yep, we did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they work.
What now? He's like, I did it.
Star approved.
You peed off the air?
Off the air.
Now you're just a grown man peeing in a diaper. It's not even a radio bit. Now you just pee in a diaper.
Yeah.
So he peed. He did do it.
Yep.
Just not during the show.
And didn't he just kind of leave it in the bathroom?
I think he left it in the bathroom. But I mean, what are you going to do with a soiled diaper? Take it home with you?
Didn't he leave it on the floor?
There's garbage. There's got to be a garbage.
I think he threw it away.
Yeah.
Probably felt good, though.
It was 23 or 4 years ago. I have no idea. I don't remember. Something weird. All right, Parker, you're the best, dude. Good to see you.
You guys
see you next week.
You bet.
Marky Mark, see you Friday for initials.
See you Friday for initials. Love you guys.
9 to noon is next. We are back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. I'm not sure about Ben. Wonder what the deal with Ben is tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe checking in with Chris from London. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Not
Greasel
sure.
tomorrow.
Greasel tomorrow, though, for sure. See you tomorrow at 5:30.
To listen back to today's Power Trip Trip Morning Show. Or to hear previous shows, podcast us on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.